Hello, my beautiful manifestors. It is Olivia Grace, and I am back with another video. And this video is just for me to quickly come on and talk about the new direction that my channel is heading into. I know I've been kind of like hinting towards it in my past few videos that my channel is going into a new direction. But being honest with you guys, I wasn't really exactly sure like how to articulate it until today. Like I literally just got the download today. So, and they asked me to share that with you today. So, first of all, I have been channeling, and, really like connecting with God. Like when I told you guys that I had kind of gone through like a really kind of like dark time and stepped away from coaching, stepped away from manifesting so much. And when I came, what really helped me come out of that was beginning to pray and to pray to God. Now, when I talk about God, you guys, I'm not talking about religion. I'm not, talking about anything like that. I'm talking about the creative energy, the creator that created us. I've been covering the thing, so I hope you guys can hear me. But I'm talking about the creative energy that is creating us and is meditating us, as Neville says. And I know in the law of assumption, there's a lot of different opinions about, are we the only, basically that, okay, we're the only God. And honestly, I disagree with that. Not that, like, I know that God is within us. I know that God is creating as us. I know that God is us expressed, but God is also everything and everyone else expressed too. And there is a higher power, a higher energy than that we are. And I hope that I intend that makes sense. Yes, we are creating our realities, but there is the ultimate bigness that is creating all of this, that is creating us to create our realities. Also, my thing that holds my phone broke, so that's why I'm holding it. So I hope that's not like moving too much. But anyways, so I started to connect with God. I started to pray and connect with God. And because I was so low, I was really just asking for God to cleanse my energy and to renew my mind and cleanse, my physical, mental, spiritual body. And when I started to speak to God, God started speaking back to me. And I wasn't expecting that. I mean, my spiritual journey has always leaned more towards manifesting. So I didn't really get too much into other spiritual things. Like I was into spiritual things like chakras and, auras and, just a little spiritual things like that. But I was always very heavily focused on manifesting. So I didn't really delve too much into the spiritual world. So yeah, but I just started communicating, and I'm still honestly developing my ability to channel and to be a clear channel. I'm still heavily working on my vibration and been vibrating so much higher, you guys. And that actually brings me to the point of this video. So this channel, it's still going to be about manifesting. To be honest, manifesting is dear to my heart. It is truly a passion of mine. I love talking about manifesting. I love teaching manifestation. I love helping you guys get the things that you want. And so without further ado, let me just get into what they told me the direction of this channel is. So basically, the first thing they said is that Earth is practice for creating. So if you think about the idea that we are many gods, we are God, like, expressed, like, and God is creating universes, galaxies, all kinds of things. And basically being on Earth is almost like a practice for like being able to focus better and better and better, because God is formless energy, right? God is like, and I guess that's the best way that I can really explain it without being like super cryptic, even though that's pretty cryptic anyways. But God is formless energy, and we, by manifesting, are giving form to that energy. So that's kind of what we're doing here, which is why even if you guys, like, as I go on, like, even if you guys are still basically like, the only thing you hope to gain from this channel is to, you know, manifest your desires, that's still okay, you guys. That's still great, because it's literally what we're here to do. We're here to manifest. We're here to create. Now, what they're telling me is that we can use the law of assumption to ascend to higher realms and to uplift the world. And it can be basically that this law of assumption manifesting, it can be, again, not saying it has to be, it can be, though, very much more higher vibrational. It can be very much more useful, I guess, to the world, not just ourselves, but like the entire collective. Like, basically, we can do so much more than manifest cars and boyfriends using the law of assumption, right? And we can use it to uplift the world. So when I started praying and connecting with God, I was simply doing it just to feel better, just to feel back high vibrational and to be back to myself. But in the midst of that, my concern, it's like I wasn't so much concerned anymore about like my material manifestations. Like, obviously I'm still manifesting material things. But there was, I mean, anytime I talk to God about what I'm manifesting, the answer is always the same, that everything is done. And the more that I realize that, the quicker that I'll see it in my experience. So with that, it kind of takes the efforting out of manifesting, that the only effort that you need to do is know that your desire is done. So once that's the case, you stop feeling lack. And I'm actually going to make a separate video talking about this, about really getting into the state of knowing that your desire is yours. But you stop feeling lack now, and your cup feels full. You feel full. I feel full, right? So when you feel like that, then you can pour out, right? Because that's why I'm saying, you guys, oh my gosh, y'all, the sky looks like tripped out right now. But anyways, like you guys, manifesting, you guys, is a way of filling your cup when you're doing it the correct way. And I'll get more into that also in another video. But once your cup is full, you can then pour out into others. You then, if you're, you know, into that, not everybody's into that, but if you're into uplifting others, then you have the means and the energy to do so. So, I started experiencing this, like, bliss, I guess, ecstasy all over my body, especially when I am like in meditation or in prayer. I experience like extremely high vibrations and extremely, extremely positive and uplifting feelings. And it makes me want to not only magnify those feelings for myself, but to teach others and share that with others. It feels like extreme love. It feels like love, but like super in abundance. And so that's basically like what I'm going to be teaching here and talking about, because I'm honestly, you guys, like, I am not an expert at this stuff. Like, I am not, I'm learning right now, you know, which is why I haven't talked too much about it. But they did tell me that it was time to let you guys know, like, what direction the channel is, so you guys can know, like, if you're riding or not. And it's okay either way, because I know that I'm really going to be attracting a whole new type of people. I'm going to be attracting basically people that are aligned with this information. And a lot of you guys that are on this channel are already there. Like, you're already here. A lot of you guys on this channel are uplifters. I know that I've already been attracting these people that are on this path with me, but I know that that's going to also amplify. So, you know, and I know that, like I said, some people are just, they're not into manifesting the collective. Like, I remember seeing a post and somebody was saying, you know, with this amazing power we have, we should be uplifting everybody that we can. And basically everybody was like bashing the person on the post. And this is in like a law of assumption community, you know, and on Reddit or something, and they were like, no, we don't have to do that, and oh, that's too much work, and I don't want to do that, and I'm not gonna uplift people, and all this other kind of stuff. And it's nothing wrong with that, because it's not for everybody, you know. You don't have to. I'm not one of those people that feel like the world is ending and oh, like the demons are coming to get us, and if we don't do, like, it's no fear based. This is simply like a choice. If you would like to vibrate on higher levels, if you would like to feel more love, joy, and peace, here you're in the right place. That's basically it, you guys. If you would like to be a more of a divine expression of God, and you would like to uplift not only yourself but the others around you and the planet, by uplifting your own energy, then you're in the right place. And what we will be manifesting, because we're still going to be manifesting, you guys, but we're going to be manifesting states of being. Like, for instance, instead of manifesting $10,000 every month, you know, we're going to be just manifesting continuous prosperity and abundance, and manifesting that state, you know, just that's basically what they're telling me. From our new states of being, which is what we'll be focusing on, it's literally going to be automatic. And this is another thing that's pretty crazy, is because with manifesting, I've always been into the most effortless way, or at least for a long time. Obviously manifesting is something that we just do. So I've always been interested in how to get that to work for ourselves, so that we don't have to work so hard to manifest. And this is the answer. It really is about manifesting your state, which is what Neville teaches. Manifesting your state of being, because being away, when you're manifesting abundance and prosperity, money is a byproduct of that. It's automatic. You don't have to sit here and focus so much on manifesting this amount. Oh, this next month, now manifest this amount. Oh, you're going to be manifesting from your state. Your state is automatically going to create for you. Okay. And the last thing I want to say, because I'm supposed to be on my live right now and I'm late, but they basically say that I am chosen to do this because of my background in manifestation. They say that, like, manifesting in the spiritual community, although they're obviously like intertwined and tied into one, there are a lot of kind of misconceptions about the other within the community, right? Like, so the spiritual community, this is just what they've told me, you guys, but they're telling me that the spiritual community has a lot of limiting beliefs in it, and a lot of barriers because of that. Spirituality has a lot of, you must do this in order to get this, you know, there's a lot of that going on, right? But the manifestation community is all about freedom, which is my purpose emotions, freedom and connection. And the law of assumption literally completely embodies freedom to the max. And, connecting with God and higher realms, connecting with you guys even, completely embodies the connection part. So, and now in the law of assumption community, there are a lot of, and in the manifestation community, there are a lot of, not limiting beliefs, but there are basically, like, the connection is missing. The freedom is there, but the connection is missing. There's this kind of idea that I'm the only God in the whole wide world and everything's, whatever. And, like, I get that, but I don't necessarily agree with that anymore. I mean, I do, but I don't. It's so hard to explain, you guys, but we'll get more into it. So because I have this background in manifesting, because I have this background in law of assumption, that is going to help all of us to break through these barriers in spirituality, and help us to really ascend our consciousness to higher and higher places. So that is the plan. That's the plan. And this is all I know so far, you guys. When I know more, I will let you guys know more. But this is the direction. And again, I'm really intending, but I already know that this is reaching the people that it's supposed to reach. The people that are supposed to be a part of this will be a part of this. And welcome if you are. So I love you guys so much. I'm going to hop on my live now, and I will talk to you guys in the next video.